He wasn't taking notes anymore. He was scanning the room like someone looking for something specific and not wanting to be seen doing it. After a moment, he said, "You're from around here, right?" Naomi nodded cautiously. "Born and raised." "Then maybe you could help me," he said. "I'm looking for records from the early 50s, property deeds, ownership transfers. I'm researching land development history. Most of those are gone," Naomi said. "Fire took some. Others disappeared." He gave a small, knowing laugh. "Yes, that seems to happen a lot in this town." Naomi studied him carefully. "You work for Brockwell?" His smile froze for a fraction of a second. "Consultant," he said quickly. "Just helping with historical verification. They like to know the background before breaking ground." She nodded, but her stomach twisted. Her uncle, Pastor Reggie, had been fighting Brockwell's development plan for months. He said the company was building luxury condos on unmarked graves, land that once belonged to black families run out during the massacre and never compensated. Naomi decided not to mention any of that. Instead, she said, "Good luck finding what you're looking for. History doesn't give up its secrets easy around here." As she left the room, she could feel his eyes on her back. Outside, the heat slapped her skin. She walked her bike along Greenwood Avenue, where faded murals of jazz musicians covered the old brick walls. Her best friend Deja was waiting at the corner store sipping a grape soda. "You look like you just saw a ghost," Deja said, popping her gum. "Maybe I did," Naomi murmured. "Or maybe it's a thief in a suit." They laughed, but Naomi couldn't shake the unease. That night she told her mother about the man in the archive room. Evelyn listened, frowning slightly. "Probably some city official. Don't get yourself tangled in their mess, Naomi." "But Mom, what if they're digging up land that belongs to families here? What if they're hiding something?" Evelyn's voice sharpened. "You listen to me, Naomi Carter. We have enough to deal with without picking fights we can't win. Leave that mess to the adults." Naomi knew better than to argue, but something inside her had already ignited. She couldn't leave it alone. 2 nights later, she slipped out of the house with a flashlight and her grandmother's old Polaroid camera. She told herself she was just going to look. No harm, no trespassing. But curiosity was a dangerous thing in Greenwood. The construction site lay quiet under the moon, steel fences glinting like ribs of some mechanical beast. Naomi parked her bike in the shadows and crawled under a loose section of fence. The ground smelled of turned soil and gasoline. She moved carefully, the beam of her flashlight trembling as she walked between the skeletal outlines of half-built foundations. That's when she saw it, a patch of ground where the dirt looked different, darker, richer, as if something had been recently buried or unearthed. A small wooden marker lay flat beside it.